Guys, I am indeed rad. Make no mistake. I'm one of the raddest people you meet.
Yeah.
Years out of here on my BMX bike. Cool, you guys doing alright tonight?
Yeah.
Cool. Just real quick, I want to go over something that I saw today. I went into Sam's. They've got that wall of like people that have gone missing. If you see this person, call this number or whatever. And keep in mind, I'm not like a federal marshal. I don't know the best way to track people down or to find them. But if you're going to provide a picture of a missing loved one to the authorities, I don't know that a duck-faced selfie is the best picture to go with. It was just a picture where she's just like that's really. If that's the best picture you have of them, do you even fucking care if they're found? Like, I don't know. I didn't find her. Tell her I said, hey, I don't know what to do. And then it makes it hard for me, like as a concerned citizen, because if I think I see that person, I have to walk up and be like, excuse me, I'm sorry, I think you might be a missing person. Could you lean away from me and look like a dipshit for a second? Oh, it's not you. Okay, good. No, you have some self-worth. Okay, never mind. Cool. A little about me. I got married recently. Woo! It's pretty great. We lived together for about 4 years before we got married. But still, people are asking like, is it different, man? Is it weird? Is it like different now? Do you feel different? And I do, actually. I didn't think I would, but I feel kind of like just more responsible. Like I need to make better decisions. I'm thinking about two people now. And then also, like, it is kind of comforting, like, at the end of the night, just, before I go to sleep, knowing no matter what I do, no matter what I've done, mistakes that have been made, things that have been said that have been hurtful, that if she wants to leave me, now she has to use legal channels. Like, she has to go see. That's so comforting to me. Like, it's really nice knowing that instead of, like, just, get your shit, get out of here. It's like, get your shit. Well, I have to talk to a lawyer. I have to make sure that they're reputable, and maybe you've talked to them, so I can't use them now, and I have to explain it to my parents. It's just fucking drunk. If you got like just a girlfriend, you're like, I can't. It's a date night with a girlfriend. Like, you whipped, man. Come on, just tell her, bro. Just tell her. Put her in her place. Tell her. But now it's like, hey, dude, it's Wednesday. It's gonna get fucked up. I'm like, I can't. I've got a date night with the wife. Like, nourish that, man. Nourish that. Like, take her needs into account. You know what I'm saying? And if you need to talk to someone, do it before it gets too bad. Otherwise, just a 35-year-old guy trying to get his buddy to get fucked up with him on Wednesday night. That's nice. That's pretty cool. Although I will say, as happy as things are, it's not all sunshine and rainbows in the Hall House. And it's kind of hard to talk about, so I picked right here to do it. But my mom and her husband, they recently separated. They split up. And it sucks because like growing up, I was an only child. My mom was single the whole time. I had this taste of like something that was missing like from my childhood, And then all of a sudden, she just calls me out of the blue. She's like, "Hey, we're splitting up. I'm gonna have to cancel the cable, so now I don't have an HBO Go account to go to." What I'm saying, guys, is hold on to the things that are real. All right, because one day you may wake up and have no fucking clue what's going on in Boardwalk Empire. I know a lot of you guys are looking at me and you're like, he said he was rad up top, but is he hip? Is he a cool dude? Is he hip to my jive? And no, don't go just by my sweater. I am. You know how you can tell? Because I'm wearing Chuck Taylors. Yeah, Chuck Taylors. And at my age, that's asking a lot. Because these are the shittiest shoes. There's no support whatsoever. If I drive too long in these shoes, my fucking feet hurt. Oh, not another stop sign. No. It's just where here's the thing. It's as if a man named Chuck Taylor's family was killed by feet. And he said, I'm gonna get my revenge by making the shittiest shoes ever that are still fashionable and people will have to wear them. That's, you know, you look at like old footage, old game tape, like I do, from people like playing sports in Chuck Taylors, and I don't get it. I don't understand how they did it. Like, in my mind, if someone, like, a record was broke in a pair of Chuck Taylors, like, oh, cool, you scored 100 points, make it 200. That's how it should be. You should get extra credit for having done anything in Chuck Taylors. And I'll tell you what, if you're worried about, like, performance-enhancing drugs, if people get caught, don't ban them. Like, don't suspend them. Make them play the rest of the season in a pair of fucking Chuck Taylors. That'll end that shit real quick. You're like, oh yeah, you didn't think you were gonna snap your ankle coming around first, did you, pal? It's because you got a 160-pound frame and you're carrying 280. Like, you didn't think anybody would notice. So, yeah. Chuck Taylors. Me and my wife have a dog. It's a rescue dog. Really?
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Chuck Taylor's, yeah, the rescue dog whose life I saved. Nothing. No, we do have a rescue dog, which is cool. But the thing I've realized is you can't just say, anytime anybody asks, it's like, oh, is this your dog? You're like, yeah, he's a rescue. Like, okay, but he is a dog. Yeah, a rescue dog. Like, you have to, like, you can't just you gotta let people know the plight that the dog was in. It's like, oh, is that your dog? Like, yeah, he's a rescue. Heartworm positive whenever we found him. Had like 80 ticks. See if that little bugger's alive. It's no big deal. Just doing my thing. Yeah. But then, if you do that at a dog park, where everyone goes with their dogs, someone's gonna like one-up you. So you're like, yeah, heartworm positive, 80 ticks. Like, oh, so lucky. Whenever we found Miss Fluffers, she was living in an abandoned house, just eating drywall and wiring. So heartworms would have been nice. It would have been nice to have something else in besides just wiring. And then there'll be a dude who'll walk up with like a t-shirt. It's just like way too tight. Some sort of sparkly eagle on it or some shit. How does he dress for the douchebag you want to be? You know, just throw some on. He's always got a dog that's the size of your fucking car. Named something related. Thor! Get over here! Thor! Oh yeah? That's cool. Whenever I say Thor, he was already on the table. Walking through, I looked through the window, made eye contact. He looked at me, I looked at him, I said, not on my fucking watch. Kicked the door open, went in, got the vet tech, put him in an arm bar, tapped out like a bitch. It's no big deal. Popped up, pulled the needle out, some of the poison had already gotten in, so I went ahead and sucked it out with my mouth. Got into my stomach lining. I was in intensive care for 6 weeks, so yeah, I guess you love your dog. Oh, let's go! It's CrossFit time. I don't know. Fucking kettlebells around. One of those jokes where afterwards someone's like, I do CrossFit. Like, yeah, good, man, that's great. Yeah, I love CrossFit. Oh, fucking pleasure. I think rescue dog is kind of a weird word, because all we're doing is really just like, we're rescuing them from their nature. Like, if a dog is not, if no one's there to rescue this dog, they're gonna just do shit that we tell them not to do. So, you're welcome, dogs. I know you want to go eat shit and roll around and stuff, but I'm saving you. Please don't. Please don't. And I like you. What's funny to me is you see a ton of like commercials and like Facebook posts for like, you know, like the SPCA, like, you know, like this for only 30 cents a day you could save this dog. I think I'm getting that mixed up with a different, regardless, it should only cost about 30 cents a day to have a dog. But you never see it for like, you know, like save this person. Like, I don't see a ton of posts for like, oh, this is Jerry. He was He was on a corner. I found him. And I think it's because you can't brag about it. Like I couldn't go to a party with Jerry and just be like, oh, hey, thanks for having me over, Chris. Yeah, this is Jerry. When I found him, he had well, we thought it was mange. It was just we just shake his head. He's doing it. Jerry, no, no. You use a coaster, mister. I'm sorry, I digress. He's a work in progress. This is the first dog that I've had as an adult, which is kind of interesting because I remember as a kid, whenever we get like a pet dog or anything like that, I would always just be like, we're gonna bond. This dog is gonna be like my best friend. Yeah, I was lonely. But this dog is gonna be my best friend. If something happens to me, he's gonna go get help. He's gonna go find someone to save me. He's gonna communicate. He's gonna know what's up. But now as an adult, I realize that's not, no. I sneezed the other day and he just fucking bolted out of the room. Bolted. So if we get robbed by someone with allergies, we are fucked. Constantly sprinkling Zyrtec all over the house just to be safe. And I think just in general we kind of, romanticize dogs. I was watching this commercial the other day, and it's just these wolves just running like as a pack through a forest, majestically. This dog, the voiceover guy comes on and he goes, "No matter what breed your dog is, he's a direct descendant of the majestic wolf." And the wolf jumps over a log and he turns into like a border collie. Yeah, man. You know what? You know what, Bailey, you're a... And I look, and he looks at me, he's still got like cat litter on his face. From when he raided the fucking cat box. And a look on his face that's like, I'm gonna do that again. I don't know what your favorite fucking cat, but that's delicious. Don't stop that. Don't stop that. The cat is like a Pez dispenser for our dog. Commercials. I watch a lot of TV. I do watch a lot of TV. My favorite week of television, without a doubt, is Shark Week. Yeah. All right. Feeling the crowd out? It's gonna be horrible. I love Shark Week. One, because I've always loved sharks. They scare the Jesus out of me. And I tell you why they scare. It was something that I learned during Shark Week. Is that the sharks, like, they'll just bite, and then they'll realize something is gross or it's like not a seal, and then they'll just let it go. They'll just go, fuck, Axe body spray, gross. But they're just, like, that's the only way that they can feel. Like, that's because they don't have hands, so they're just like, I mean, that sucks. Like, think about living like that. I like this fabric. Is it? It's not for me. It's not for me. I would love to live in a world where sharks did have hands. I feel safer in the ocean. Just sitting there on a surfboard, which I've never been on. And all of a sudden, just like, stop! I'm getting tickled by a shark. How fucking awesome was that story, man? It was great, man. I was surfing, and then he just came out of nowhere and just poked me in the rib. I was like, I'm not a seal. He's like, all right, later. No, I love Shark Week. I'm impressed by Shark Week because the Discovery Channel has figured out a way to regurgitate the same information for about 25 years and make a whole fucking week out of it. Like, that's what I don't love. I think information is key. Like, people freak out a lot. They overreact. Like, every summer, someone gets attacked by a shark. All right? It's just gonna happen. And there's always one person who's just like, yeah, fucking sharks, let's kill them all. Stupid sharks attacking us in our waters. Hold on. You don't have gills. Yeah, you're not Kevin Costner from Waterworld. This is not your water. So this is kind of, if we're being technical, we're in their kitchen. Like, this is where we're stripping down and prancing around in their kitchen. And you know what? I get it. Sharks, I see where you're coming from, for all the sharks in the crowd. It makes sense to me, because here's the thing. I walk into my apartment, I go in my kitchen, there's a shark on my counter, I'm biting the fuck out of it. It's my kitchen, dude. You don't come in here unless you're looking to get bit. Get bit! Alright, and shake him, and you go, shark, walk off. And then they say that surfers and boogie boarders have it worse because from down below, they look like seals, which sharks love, apparently. I get that too. Because if I walk into my kitchen, there's a shark dressed as a cheeseburger. He's doubly fucked. He is doubly fucked. I'm gonna bite him and I'm gonna be so mad he's not a cheeseburger, and I'm just gonna tear into him, and then he's just gonna like, just shake off and just be like, ah! And then go watch TV. And he's gonna go back home, he's gonna tell his shark friends, like there I was. I was just relaxing like I do every day, every summer. I go there every summer, all right? And I was dressed as a cheeseburger because it makes me feel like me, okay? I don't want you guys judging me. And then I saw his head from across the room, and I just thought, oh no. Maybe if I just be still, maybe he won't bother me. And he kept coming closer, and he walked up and he just bumped me with his face. And I thought, oh no. And then he just bit me. He tore into me, and I just flipped out. I just started finning him in the nose. That's what I tell you to do, fin him in the nose. And then he got disoriented and he just walked off. I just came home. And then one of his shark friends is like, oh, I like that. I'm kind of a hacky cum. I'm going to use that. I'm going to use that one of my next dates. That's me, guys. I'm that shark. You guys like Mardi Gras?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. You're a very eclectic crowd. I have no idea what any of you like. But yeah, my friend, she's got a 3-year-old. And she was having a birthday party for when the kid turned 3, and she invited everybody, and she was like, "Hey, the birthday party's on Saturday. Are you gonna come?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll show up." She's like, "Cool, it's Mardi Gras themed." Sorry, but yeah, she's Mardi Gras themed, so you know, this be fun. Like, all right, and I'm like, this is inappropriate. This is not. I mean, I'm still gonna go because I want to see the shit show, but I don't. But then, you know what? I got there, and it made sense. It made sense. You look at those kids, and they're partying it up in a Mardi Gras theme. They're all stumbling around, bumping into each other. Can't understand a fucking word they're saying. And then, sure enough, by the end of the night, there was a girl sitting down with her shirt off, crying because she didn't know attention from her dad. It was the exact same thing as Mardi Gras. Exact same thing. That's my time, guys. Thank you very much.